Hello everyone. Today, like you see the topic, more private video. I decided today to say about my addiction about the sugar. Uh, or maybe even better it will be to say dressed up food. Yes, exactly. Because for me it's not food, honestly. Because we don't need this food. We can live without this food. And I think many people today can't imagine a world without the sugar. Yes, today sugar is everywhere. Today the sugar is like, it's not, it's like, it is a poison. It is poison with good PR. And we are used to be with this, like with everything, even when sometimes we a little bit know, then it's not healthy. Yeah, how I started my way with the sugar, my addiction with the sugar, I can say this is even from when I was a teenager, when I was more practicing in my religion. There is some special Christmas or Easter time where it's like a particular fasting time with some exceptions. This fasting may be different regions have a different exceptions. Sometimes it's not clearly, but it's just for to make it some exceptions. And for me, I choose it to make it exception for sugar for the month. And that's how it started, slowly. Later the other what I did, it was already in the study. And when I was a teenager, I had some observation. Yes, I had the observation how my taste about the sugar is changing, about the sweetness. In some parts of the world, sometimes in some regions, the sweets which are the most popular, it's easy to give the kids, for the kids, and it's like a good jest, and get a nice satisfaction. Sugar is like a satisfaction. That's how we are learned it. That the sweet is at satisfaction. The food, it's for satisfaction now. But food is not for the satisfaction. Food, it's for nutrition you and for energy. The satisfaction, it's just a taste. It's just a side effect. This is not the main goal of food. But most of the people, even all world, they're using food for that. And because of that, this looks like a little bit like early behavior, like baby's behavior. This is the first of the goal in the beginning, human creature, when start to live, eat food, growing. and some of us just staying in this state till today even. So that was some of the type of my first fasting. The food, sugar fasting, middle of the religion particular time. And after, when I start to change, when I start to do something other, because I need to add, then I was a person which had heart inflammation, sinus inflammation, till even 4 times per year with antibiotics, a special just for the direction application antibiotics. And when it was already too much and I have no more antibiotics, because it was in the years was changed, I have just sinus ibuprofen. That was my rescue. And one of my friend Eva, which I want to thank her, to say hello, she gave me the first opportunity of type of detox, which was anti-fungus, like the inside, not maybe anti-candida, I think so, anti-fungus more. And that was the first huge step, because after many years in this time, I stopped to have my inflammation in my sinus, and that was a big change already for me, real big change, to have a long break till today, when I have no more sinus inflammation. And that's how I started my longer trip with the fasting, with the detox. And about this religion detox and everything, religion fastings, they are very, very important. Even this practice is not only knowing by the many types of religion, it's much older. Many ancient civilizations also practice fasting. So this is the way, with deeper wisdom, with some history, which improve it to deeper knowledge, and this knowledge coming first from inside the person who is practicing, because you can have some information about yourself, about your state, about your mind, your emotion, your connection with yourself, what and how the process in you work on. Probably here's more people who was practicing fasting. Me, I already practice fasting since 7-8 years maybe. Even when I am in the detox time, I'm also fasting. I'm used to it. I'm working when I have a day fasting. Someone even don't notice that I am fasting sometimes when I'm at work. And this is something what can give you some opportunity catch, to take it out, your own wisdom, your connection, and the knowledge, for sure, the knowledge. So what about the addiction? How is it changing on me now? What I can say? For me, it's like I was a person who loves to eat sweets, really. It was a time even when I can't imagine day without. Same like pizza, pasta, bread. Oh, bread. When I go back to the memories how I was living even 2-3 years ago, I will not imagine, and I will be in this point today. And so this period, this time is for me, the sugar start to be after this last detox, which I finishing the one in, almost 2 weeks ago, I think. It's I don't need it. I'm not interested. Yesterday, when I was in one of my favorite places, when I know also some shops which I like to go pass by to check, buy something sweet, I don't feel so much interested. I wasn't interested. I haven't any special feelings, nothing. No bother me anymore. And that was such a good feeling. Yes, today I was at work, and after my fasting I tried the first time something which one of my colleagues brings, but that was not like it was always. I tried, but it was more automatic than satisfaction, and something was in the final. I was asking myself why I tried in general. To be honest, for what? Like I spending my energy for nothing, and this is such a good feeling, you know, to release this boundaries chain, to finishing this process. Then I need to or must do. Okay, someone will tell, yeah, you do the detox 2.5 months, and that also helps to cleaning and everything, to don't have a hunger. Of course, yes, 2 first weeks is the most hard. Yeah, okay, but before I was finishing the detox, I had many imagination. Looks like a tree can be your sense of taste. I had imagination, then I will buy this or that or that. And now when I potentially can eat everything, I don't need it. I don't have any special stimulation that I want to check some receipts for something, buy or whatever. It starts to be something completely different. And I can say, even then, if the sugar will be disappear, and today someone which can tell me, then sugar no more exists in the world, I would be so happy. And I will for sure not missing. But how many people today, they can't imagine life without sugar? Like when I was learning myself about my addiction, of course I understand and see the addiction outside, like how I am and how all of us exist with this addiction. And some specialists say that sugar is not the worst addiction from the others. I will say it's the same, or even more, because your sensitivity is so paralyzed that you are not observe, you don't feel it, how much this changing your taste and your perception about the life, because for you the sweetness from the fruit is not enough. The natural sweetness, it's not enough. You prefer sugar, industry sugar, glucofructose. Even better is how it's called, aspartame, yeah, and others like that, to eat that than be without. That's funny. And the sugar is one of the biggest stimuli inflammator, really. And handle so many illness inside of our body. One of the most popular is it's permanent inflammation, our skin layers, which is also the cellulite, call it, yeah, the other name of cellulite problem. This is my own name for that. Like, I know the physiology of the body, but the people don't say about this in that way. But this is how it is. So, someone who will slowly change this name and see the real of the cellulite was Dr. Marcus Pelleter, which I also want to say hello to him. And he had some studies about the cellulite, and he started to say in another way what is the cellulite. And that was really amazing work and job, and I'm happy that I can hear the lecture, his knowledge, his experience, the vision about that. And I also see that because I am like a physiotherapist and a massage therapist too, I touched many bodies, I saw it, what is going on in many bodies, and same as mine. But of course this is not only one thing which sugar keep it, inflammation. It's much more things, much more destruction in our bodies, higher the acidic inside. So damage the tissues, yeah, change the chemical liquids, of course, reacted with our lymphatic system, kidneys, everything. Big chain of changes, yes, and this is a real problem. And this problem, because this is addiction, every addictions stay to cover something, to cover some of the emotions inside. Same is like with the sugar. And when we try to take out then we have aggression. And like every addiction had some aggressive under, the same is with the sugar. After first weeks when you want to live with the sugar, it's aggressive. You are aggressive. And but it's aggressive inside. And this is just something like other addictions which is covering that. And that doesn't mean then aggressive is bad. It's not bad. It can be bad. But in general, emotions are not bad. The point is how you use it. How you follow with this aggressive. With what you do with this. And of course we can stay it and keep it that to hiding with some drugs, alcohol, sugar. Alcohol is also sugar, I want to say, remember. And but you can change it. It's possible. When you really want to stand behind your hiding points, which you like to cover with the food addiction, with the other substance, you will just discover yourself. That's all. You will just see who you are really, or what is covering you, what is cover your real center, your real core. Because remember, aggressive only covering something, the truth in general. And this is not something what is bad. It's something what is sensitive. I think I will be slowly finishing. Maybe, sorry, because I'm not maybe a little bit sleepy. I'm after work. It's a bit late, and yeah, this is something what you discover about yourself. And it's coming the day when you don't need anymore that, and you can clearly see that this is just a poisoning substance. I know that maybe this, what I say here, will be very irritated. Someone will not like this to say about that things about the sugar. Some specialists from the science side, or about the knowledge, human knowledge, human health, east or west, wherever. I believe that would be not a satisfying video, and I say that even because of that, because also I know that I really know the ground about the other knowledges, what they say about the sugar, how they attract the sugar, but even, and I use it, of course, this knowledge, but because also I know this, I say this today. Sugar is addiction. Sugar is the toxifying substance, which we don't need. Try to see, if you are brave to see your truth, try to see and find what is sugar for you, how it really is, and what you can discover. If you will have any question about the sugar, or I don't know, something from this movie, just write it down, send me email maybe, and I will then or answer or playing another video. Let's see. because it's a huge topic, and I don't have, to be honest, the idea what I want to really say about this, how to start, how to finish, to feel it, to really bit flow with the topic, with this theme. See you the next time. Ciao.